Freddy Krueger versus Dante versus Captain Planet versus Satan. What a crew for round 2. I am the Sentinel.
And I'm JOSHAGEDDON, and man, it is the semifinals because I do have a semi right now.
Well,
Captain Planet kind of sticks out like a sore thumb here in this pairing.
Well, I hate to hit you with a semi-truck, but it is only the quarterfinals here. The semifinals are taking place at the end of the month on the 30th and the 31st. When we get to see the whoever wins the final 4 go on to face each other in Soul Calibur Rules matchup. We saw Majin Buu beat Riddick. And this has been a hell of a time here. Here comes Freddy Krueger, who he sure won. I'm not sure. He had one of the strangest finishes of round 1 as Freddy Krueger, who is known not to close ever, over the past several years hit a big Nightmare on Elm Street on to Waluigi, who died, R.I.P. And Eclipse just, I guess he got a call or somebody yelled out in the audience, "Moon Mama's watching!" And that totally froze him up. And because he's super self-conscious about his mom. He's a big mama's boy and he got a little nervous. And
or like his Moon Mama yelled his childhood nickname during the match and he was just like, "You did not."
Yeah, it was
you did not divulge that to a crowd of people.
Yeah, and Freddy Krueger, who stood over the corpse of Waluigi for a good long-ass time, waited until Eclipse got back into the ring to cover and somehow still got the pin. And so he has found his way in this triple threat to get here, but it is going to be a difficult road. Here comes somebody I know you love.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Here comes
only Dante.
That's right, who had a very impressive showing against the Penguin and Ganondorf, who are still at odds with each other. They were fighting each other throughout most of that matchup, but Dante capitalized. He took advantage, had 2 666s that got the job done against the Penguin. And, and he has found his way here in this fatal 4-way match, and Dante is going to have a heavy load that he is up against when it comes to Satan, but it's very interesting to know, and I wonder if there's any sort of connection between Dante and Satan, given both of their history.
Perhaps. I mean, Dante's half demon himself, so perhaps he has run afoul of him in previous lives or incarnations or whatnot, or we shall see. Here's the man who kind of sticks out, because we have literally Satan.
That's right.
A demon.
That's right.
A half demon.
That's right.
And Don Cheadle.
That's right. Donathan Cheadle, who in his own right had a hell of a fatal 4-way matchup back on May the 4th, where he pinned Batman. And it was a 20-minute matchup, basically, between Jimmy Corderas, Pepsi Man, and this man, Captain Planet. And he is a man who has been on his nonstop DDP redemption arc, trying to rehabilitate anyone in his sight. And I have heard that Batman has actually been very reflective, just chilling in the Batcave, drinking heavily with Alfred in the days since that Captain Planet has pinned him. So I don't know what that means for Batman. But in any case, how much do you think Captain Planet's chances are here in this fatal 4-way?
I mean, the dude's been around the block a couple times. He's a little bit of a veteran around these circles. I would not underestimate him. I absolutely would not. He is absolutely a veteran. He's very wily. Yeah, absolutely. And he's had kind of an interesting go of it. He's had some very good wins against people like Pepsi Man and Mr. Clean. And oh God! And he's rehabilitated a lot of people, but what's going to happen if Captain Planet tries to pin Satan? It's not going to turn him into Jesus Christ. Like, what? Well, maybe back into Lucifer before he was like, people bad. Me no want heaven no more. Yeah, and, well, Satan, who is still on a very upset, silent rampage, as we saw him absolutely destroy Sub-Zero and the Red SPT Ranger in the first match of this. And it's very interesting to note that 3 out of the 4 of these competitors have won triple threat matches to get here. The only one with 4 fatal 4-way experience is Captain Planet. Will that be an advantage to him later on tonight? We shall see in this matchup. That's right. Who you got winning the thing, Sean? Well, see, can't argue against Satan. He's been silent in the locker room. Usually he's pretty braggadocious. And Dante immediately
going after, oh God, Dante
Wow.
just choking the life out of Satan with the ring ropes. And
I mean, when you put the demon hunter in the ring with the devil, of course he's going to go right. He's like, wow, this is a huge bounty.
yeah, I hate to use the cliche of it's very, oh God, very combustible elements as just kind of get shoved. Back suplex from Dante.
And I don't think you have to ask who I have winning.
Yeah, I don't think it's very difficult to tell. Senior referee Kevin James somehow drew the short straw to officiate this of all matches. So please be careful, Kevin. Low blow to Dante.
Also, Freddy Krueger and Captain Planet, that's an interesting pairing right there.
Yeah, those two, and Freddy Krueger, who is just starting to gain a little momentum. But the difficulty is, I don't think he's going to have a minute to relax while he waits for the cover like he did in his matchup here to win this one. One fall to a finish here tonight. Testicular torture onto Satan by Dante.
Not the hell balls.
Yes, he's like, fuck your satanic babies. You will make no babies for me. No, sir.
Fuck your devil dick.
That's right. And Satan does collect demonic pendants, so I'm sure that there has been a conversation about it.
Mm-hmm.
And which is probably not sat well with Dante, given the 2 episodes of the series I've seen.
It's a good series on Netflix.
It is. It's worth the watch. I mean, in the 2 episodes I've seen, I've really enjoyed it. And it does kind of set the tone for who is who in this situation. Oh, thumb to the eye from Planet.
See, that right there, that was what I was referring to during his entrance. He's very wily, he's a veteran, he knows all the tricks of the trade.
That's right. He's not afraid to get a little polluty. Punch to the dick, but to Satan by Dante, who has been nonstop all over Satan so far in this matchup.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now,
targeting.
Small package. Small package 1, 2, and 3. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. Are you kidding me?
What?
Are you kidding me?
Bro.
Dante has moved on.
He just rolled him up just like that. Wow.
Satan just got owned by Dante.
There's my fucking man.
What?
Right
And that might be the most shocking finish I have ever seen in a Satan match in my life. Dante just made a mockery of the devil. How do you do that? But to the semifinals goes Dante. What a way to make an impression in CIW. We will see you tomorrow for the final quarterfinal.
Man, that devil makes